Hi guys, it's Leah or allizzles, and welcome back to another episode of Enchanted Slumber. Today we are here at the enchanting glade that I built a couple of episodes ago, and I wanted to enchant today because we are going to need it this episode, okay? First of all, I do want to make the rest of the diamond tools that I don't have. Because of all the looting I've been doing, I did have 2 diamond pickaxes lying around, as well as this diamond shovel. But the last thing that we were needing was this diamond axe, and the reason why I wanted to go all diamonds today is because there's actually some building that we're gonna do. So I did bring in some lapis lazuli, but first I want to leave some in the chest for the girls to use in case they need it. So this is gonna eat up 30 levels already, but I think efficiency 4 and silk touch makes it worth it. Oh my goodness. Did not think I was gonna get silk touch, but I was low-key aiming for it, and you guys are gonna see why. But let's go ahead and enchant. Wait, you can reroll enchantments. Oh, that's so cool. It does take away experience points. So let's go and do it for the shovel instead. So it only gives us efficiency 2 and also lifesteal. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the lifesteal. That also gives us sharpness. And for the axe, I feel like we don't necessarily need it right now. No, let's go ahead and do 2. Let's do efficiency 2. We can come back for that. But I do want to leave some of this lapis here so that the girls can use it, and we'll put the rest into the chest. I do feel a lot better now in terms of tools. I feel like this took me a while to enchant, but we are definitely going to need these things, and we also need to get mending pretty soon. But at least for this episode, these tools will be really helpful. Like literally, if you look around, we have the stables, we have the animals, we have the flower garden that I built last episode, and of course the terradome, but I still don't have a place to really rest and sleep. At first, I really wanted this huge flower terradome that I made to be my home, but I kind of decided against it because I think I want to do more magical things in the dome. But before we even dabble into that, I realized that I have not really been harvesting these crops. I didn't realize this until now, but we actually have the straw golem mod, and I think to spawn them is just a hay bale and a pumpkin. Okay, I fear I used all my iron in the last episode, but that is fine. We still have a few of them to smelt. So let me go ahead and put this here. Let's also go ahead and make a chest for these shark golems. I think to spawn them in, we just right click. Oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna cry. They're so cute. Will you put it in the chest, please? Golem, where are you going? He did put it in that chest. Okay, I think they're kind of going around this terrain, so let me go ahead and make it easier for you guys. Oh, I see what's happening. Nope, don't go in there. I feel like... Oh my gosh, wait, they're on top of each other. Let me go ahead and make another chest for the other golem because I think it's trying to go into my barrels area. Oh my god, wait, I'm so sorry. Stop, stop. Wait, no, please, please, please. Oh my god. I put it on fire, you guys. I'm crying. Wait, it's a withered golem. I'm gonna cry. Okay, I think this carry on mod is messing with it, so let me just turn it off real quick. Okay, I tried to assign it to them, but because we have the carry on mod at this time, I think it's glitched because I already turned it off and it's still not doing it. I think one of them is properly configured into this chest, but one of them is not. So I'll try to fix that later, but I'm really glad that they work, and in order to keep them alive, I think we just give them an apple, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I think only if they're hungry they like apples. Yeah. I don't know where this one is putting all the stuff. But it's fine. They are just little guys. And I think he's literally using the crafting table as the container. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. So last episode, we built my beautiful garden over here for my channel members and subscribers. And if you haven't let me know your favorite flower or color just yet, let me know down below in the comments, because I'm planning to do a day where I actually dedicated working more into the garden. So for my house, you guys might be wondering, what kind of home is Leah going to make today? And honestly, every time I build something, just between you and I, every time I want to start building something or just doing any buildings at all, I never ever know what to do. I think I just have the general idea of having like a house, and my initial plan for this series was to have some sort of flower home, and I think because there's a lot of flowers around us, I still don't mind doing it, but I feel like we can incorporate like floral nature things to it, but I'm still not sure what kind of home I want to make. I think my plan is to actually work with this terrain. I don't know, I might do a lot of terraforming in this episode where I raise up a lot of the areas, maybe cut down on some parts of the mountain. I'm thinking a nice little entrance here. I have no clue, but definitely want to work on the stairs area, and to kind of give like an overhead view of things to show you guys easier. I'm thinking of cutting down some trees around over this area and really working a lot with the terrain. So we're gonna have maybe pillars of sorts kind of holding the terrain, and having possibly a house either here, maybe over here, maybe this way. I'm not sure yet, honestly. I might take down this flower. Maybe I'll build a little tiny house here that connects into this little area that I've been living in. That will also connect into the cave, because I was also even thinking of doing a cave house. I honestly don't know. There's a lot going on in my mind, but I feel like I kind of have a vision, but I couldn't fully tell you what it was, because honestly, your girl just does not know. So for sure, we're gonna do a lot of terraforming, tree cutting, and I'm also gonna be gathering a lot of materials. I want to say that this is quite a big project that we're gonna tackle for this episode, but I also don't know how much we're gonna get done, because since this is gonna be like my official home, this might also just be something that I do over time. I'll also cover a lot of this area with glass and finally connect them all once and for all, but yeah, who knows what's gonna happen. Before we even get to do all of that, we definitely need to do a lot of material gathering. To show you guys, I did place down some waystones from last episode where I had to explore for the flora mod, and there's just a ton of waystones and places that we could go to. Actually found this Badlands, which leads into a mine shaft, and I have not even looted all of this, but if we go in here, there's gonna be a ton of chests and things to like gather. So I feel like low-key last episode is a blessing, because even though I had to explore a lot trying to find what I was looking for, which I never found, by the way, I think it was fine because it leads us into finding these really cool blocks and biomes that we low-key could use. So we're gonna use that to our advantage today. Look, there's one of the temples that I haven't looted, but yeah. This is like a couple thousand blocks far out. This is another one. This is where I gathered all my flowers from the flower garden. And this is a nice little savanna with a bunch of blocks that we don't have. And I think this is a village. I haven't gone into this village yet, but there might be some nice things that we could gather, as well as some nice wood types. This is the dark oak log. Oh, and I also found this jungle temple from last episode, but again, haven't gone into it because I was too busy searching for the blooms. And I don't think I even got to show you guys, but I found another owl office, and this one I definitely would like to loot. Anyways, enough of that. I just wanted to show you guys some of the locations that I found, because I'm probably going to gather a lot of materials for them. But I think for the most part, we're also going to clear out this cave because I do want to use this for my space. Hope you guys can sit back, relax, maybe grab a snack or a cup of coffee while I gather materials and terraform my area for my new home. Hello you guys, so you can probably tell behind me and based on the speed build that I have literally been at work. So I had finally finished my home, which I am so obsessed with, and honestly it's like a whole system that I didn't really expect to get done, but here we are. So just having like a look of all of this is basically how I had imagined my area to be, and ever since I put up that terrarium from the first few episodes, I was imagining some sort of like mountain way like this, where it's kind of like a cave system that all connects with each other. And I think right now you can basically say that they are like a facade because there's nothing really happening in them. So over here into the cave area, I do plan to make this all nice and pretty later on, but I don't really know what to put in here yet, so I've just kind of been slowly mining away some parts of it. But ultimately, it leads to the second floor, and this one can be an area of its own. Maybe we could go into the wall as well. And over here, once we go up, it's also another empty area, but I do see myself doing something here again. And I'm kind of thinking of going into the walls and like kind of building almost like a village of things, but I'm not sure what's gonna go in these places just yet. And of course, the third level over here, we have an empty area which is going to be surrounding the mountain a little bit more. Over here, I haven't even really worked on it much, but we do have the start of our staircase. We now have a functioning nice staircase up to the Terra Dome, and I'm just so happy with the progress. Right, Vimo? Yes, Vimo. Oh my god, look at Vimo shaking his little foot. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, a lot of work still to be done, but I just wanted to at least set the base for my plan in this area. And I don't think I even had it in the speed build, but I did put these flowers on the wall, which will be added throughout as I expand all of this. And I'm just in love with this. I also wanted to make a nice little entrance over here, kind of connecting into the wall. But I haven't even got to that part yet, and there's still a lot of terraforming I have to do on the inside of this cave in order for everything to connect. But I also closed off all the glass areas, and this is my home. I made changes to the glass from the speed build, but it's now coming out like so. And this house is absolutely amazing. It's really tiny, but I didn't want to build too big a house because a lot of the things we're going to use for the series are going to be kind of in their own separate areas. But here we kind of have like a little back area that has a door this way. But the front area is over here, and I'm just obsessed. I love the particles coming from the cherry leaves, and this is the front supposedly. We have quite an open place. It's honestly super small in here, but I wanted to mainly just decorate in this. And we're supposed to be able to go up on the second floor like so. And yeah, not too spacious, but really just here for the aesthetics. And I don't know, honestly. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, but I just wanted a place to call home to sleep in safely. Basically, once you come out this double door, we also have some space here, kind of in the walkway, and it's just very nice. It's not as spacious in the inside as I would like. However, I think it's really nice in terms of like being able to decorate and just having a super cute house. And of course, once we come out this way, it leads us into our Terra Dome mountain area. I'm obsessed with everything, and I still have to take out a lot of things. The pathway we need to fix up these flowers, and have like a properly generated dirt path, but we obviously still need to decorate the inside, which I'm not sure when we're gonna do, but I would like to do it with you guys. We only have this entrance over here by the fairy circle where you could go underground, but I decided to add another entrance by my house where you can actually come down here and go this way, close the gates, and it will lead us into this whole like cave system, which I really like. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think. This is super spacious here, but again, these are also going to lead into their own specific rooms, and I feel like everything is finally coming together, like all the things that I've envisioned, and a part of me is just like crazed out because I really thought I was gonna get all of this done in the first like few episodes, but this is something that's gonna take a lot of time. I've also been cooking a lot of fried eggs because I have been farming my chicken coop, so we've just had unlimited amount of fried egg, and I feel like that is a good food source as of right now. Also, how did I forget? Over here, I think a couple of episodes ago, we found this magical relics thing over here. This doesn't really lead into anything crazy, but I figured that I would make use of it because it's already been dug out for us, and I think this could be a nice little like root cellar maybe? I'm not sure yet, but you guys, everything is just absolutely coming along. And I even opened up this area so we could just fly out of it. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. It just feels so good to see our whole area start to come together. It's not fully functioning just yet, but I do love that things are coming together, and it just makes me so happy. Oh yeah, you know what? First things first, let's actually go ahead and start with making chests. I think the number one thing I should try and prioritize is actually some oak drawers, I feel like. And I think for a storage system, I wanted to start in this little cave over here, but I might switch it later. Oh. You know, I'm not even against mobs spawning in here, because we literally need all the XP that we can get. Also, these plants were not here before, so really interesting that you guys have spawned. They don't give any XP though, so that's a little bit upsetting. Anyways, this is totally going to change, like I might move this back and whatnot, but this is going to be the start of my storage area. We could kind of turn this into like a table of things that we do. Like so. I mean, this is gonna look better when there's not lava, you know, kind of next to my crafting and my storage base. Okay, we have some bricks cooked up, so we can go ahead and take some of that. And you can stop cooking. And we'll cook the rest of these later after the egg. Obviously, there are a lot of things that we are going to craft for this house, but I feel like there's also a couple of things that we could use for decor. We can kind of look through things later, but for example, this big flower pots that I got from the structures, I feel like that would be really cute to put around. Okay, this crafting table needs to go somewhere else because it is not gonna do it there. Inside of the house, I really just wanted this to be a place I could sleep in. That way we're not just like having random beds everywhere like we've been. Okay, let's do this one. Oh my god, this is literally adorable. There are also these nice oak tables, which I feel like we don't even really necessarily need. Alright, this one we absolutely need, and it is a oak kitchen counter from Crayfish's Furniture Mod. We can just make a ton of this one, and I guess I could put it kind of surrounding the place. I'm like totally making a lot of extra stuff right now, but it's okay because there are gonna be things that we are really going to use. And because there's no light here, let's go ahead and hang a light over here. We won't have any seating space inside, but we can definitely have it on this side where we can have a nice little lookout. I feel like this is so cute, but we need to like format it better, I guess. To start working on the bedroom, I feel like I don't really see myself crafting a lot of things, but rather collecting things and kind of using them as decoration in that way. So this is gonna be all pretty much incomplete over here. But I think what would be nice if we had a nice little bed head like this and kind of use these kitchen drawers as a nightstand. I feel like that makes it look really cute. I would like a sign over here. Later on I'm gonna fill that up. And I feel like another sign here would be so cute to kind of like write my home's name or something. My goodness, we need a ton of these around. And of course, while I feel like there's still many more things that we can craft to decorate this house, I think from now on I'm gonna just kind of take it slow where I can decorate as I go. And this I really like. I feel like it takes up so much space, but it's a nice little divider and also very handy because you can literally just store things in these drawers and gives you quite a bit of space and storage as well. And this is going to be basically the main kitchen or pantry, if you will. But here is where I'm probably going to do some cooking. Low-key, I'm just going to place the table like this because I feel like this is like actually so cute. Alrighty, I think that wraps up all the things that I wanted to do in today's episode. I felt like it was super long. For you guys, it might not seem long, but it took me a while to build all this up. But I just really wanted to start and set a base for, well, my base. And I'm really happy with how everything turned out. And also, if there's anything you guys know about me, I hate chest monsters like this. Hate them with absolute passion, and it makes me not want to work on things when things are literally everywhere. So I don't know, maybe off camera or possibly on stream. But yeah, it just makes me so happy to see things come along and come together. And I think we definitely need to add another to-do list board because the one up here is kind of hard to reach. So maybe the one in the Terror Dome could be one specifically for magic. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have an absolutely enchanting day. Bye bye!